we're recording because we know not everybody can get on at the same time. So, for those of you that are hopping on the recording or don't know who I am, my name is Sarah O'Connell, and I have been in this industry for over 14 years. I came over to Zinzino with the merge, and we're just so excited for where we're headed, everything that's happening. But tonight we're gonna just go, and this is our August kickoff call. So we like to come together, make sure everybody knows what's on the table for them, kind of how to game plan, where to get your plan in place after tonight. You should take maybe 15 minutes, if that. You might not even need that. You might already know. And then tonight just solidifies everything you're going for. But you got to put your goals out in front of you so you know exactly where you're headed and what you're working for every single day. I always tell people, I'm like, it's not that for 14 years, I've just felt uber motivated every single day. And that's how I built an insane business. But you know what motivates the heck out of me is my goals. And so when you know where you're going and what you're going for and what it means, and you give it some value and meaning to you, your family, your life, then the motivation comes in real quick. And Zinzino has brought and dropped some incredible campaigns for us this month. And you guys, like, I just feel so grateful to be here with them, like, honestly. And so we're going to go over those. I want you to know that both of the campaigns that are happening, they work together. So it's not like, oh, you have to focus on this one and then you have to come over here and kind of focus on this one. No, if you're like getting the bank up to rank up over here, you're getting your ECBX, and that's going to carry you into September. So I'm going to screen share. We're going to have some visuals. And if you need to screenshot anything, you absolutely 110% can. I might just keep it like this, you guys, because then I can actually see and click through. Okay, so let's start just with the first one. And so this is the bank up to rank up. I'm going to make sure I can see questions. Hold on. There we go. I can see my chat easily. So I want to make sure, because if you guys have questions, this is our time to sit and like kind of go through things. Okay. So the bank up to rank up in August is amazing. This applies to our monthly credits. Okay. And so here's the amazing thing about this is that for every 8 points that you're earning, you can earn up to 400 credits extra. And I'm going to kind of put that into perspective for you, you guys, just so I kind of pulled a chart for us to kind of look what ranks look like. The other thing is y'all aren't just starting. Like, you have credits that are coming from the months previous and the work previous. And so what's amazing is that if you're like, man, I drop a 2 in the chat. If you've been like, yes, I am so hungry to watch that rank change, right? Because I don't know about you, but I am, and I love going for that. I love our donuts. I love seeing, I literally monitor numbers. And you guys, I'm not a number person, like, I'm a nurse. And so, but numbers, when you can measure them, you can go get them, plain and simple, right? So that's the cool thing about having our donuts and being able to see. But I want you guys to know this is like gas on the fire for you, because you guys have already been enrolling. You already have credits that are there. And so now you get to add on to them. And so how do you earn extra credits? You enroll partners and you enroll customers. And so same thing, you guys, anytime that you see a campaign in Zinzino, we call them campaigns, but they're like promotions for you. Okay. It's going to help. It's going to just focus on the same things that gets the needle moving and what pays you. And how you get paid is, as a partner, is you are enrolling customers or you are helping partners come in as part of Zinzino and helping to share the word on the balance test, the omega-6-3 ratio, testing it, all the good things that we have our hands on. Okay. So here's what I want you to know. Your rule of thumb all month long is 8 enrollment points. Okay. If you are like, how the heck do we get those points? This is it right here. Okay. So these first 3 are focused on enrolling partners, right? When they come in with an ultimate partner kit, that is 8 points right off the bat. You can earn up to 4,000 extra credits this month, you guys. That is insane. That is insane. Okay. So first of all, I do want you to think to yourself, how many extra credits do you want to earn? You need to put that out there. So then you can figure out how many points do you need to get? How many times do you need to hit 8 points? So I always look at my big thing, my number, and then I start breaking it down into smaller actions that I can take every single day to move toward that goal. Okay. So here's the thing. If you go and then you enroll a partner on your team and they get the ultimate partner kit, you get 8 points right off the bat. So you have 400 extra credits that are coming in for your rank up, and you get to go left, 200 to the left, 200 to the right. Okay, they automatically split right down the middle. You go and you do that again, or maybe you're like, you know what? You're really great at selling the Health Protocol Premier Kit. I love that kit. Okay, I love it so much. And so that comes with 4, right? So if I'm going in there and I help 2 customers, literally 2 customers get the Health Premier Protocol, guess what? 400 extra credits. Y'all, that is 3 people that I've helped, and I've already earned 800 extra credits for my rank up. Like, do you see that these are so incredibly doable? Okay. So here's what I want you to know. You have to remember there are some massive perks when enrolling partners this month, not only for you, but for them. So if you have not been mentioning the Ultimate Partner Kit because you're doing what I told you not to do last month, which I said you do not judge somebody else's pockets based on your own, right? We are here to give the information to let people decide themselves. The perks with the Ultimate Partner Kit are absolutely insane. Okay. It is the only one that people can get a refund back on. Also, when they're joining this month and they enroll with that, guess what? They're automatically qualified for ECBX next month. Do you know how exciting that is for somebody new? That like they're going to start working there faster, and then all of a sudden their second month in, they're earning triple credits. Y'all, that's huge for them. That's absolutely insane. And here's the thing that I want you to think about all through what we're talking about tonight, okay? Because sometimes I think we're like, we have to change our mindset of like, how can these people help me? But more so, I go in every single day and I'm like, how can I educate, empower, and serve other people with what I have here? Okay. So whether it's the business side, whether it's as a mom, whether it's bringing simplicity to encourage a mom to take care of herself, even though she's busy, whether it's just educating people in general on their health and how to take care from the inside out, whatever it is, you guys, that's what I think about all the time is how can I serve them and help fill the voids in their life? Okay. So I want you to understand that when we're offering things, would you like shortchange somebody? Right. So like that helps with my thinking. Like why I would be upset if somebody didn't tell me about the Ultimate Partner Kit and I later learned about it. Or I was like, dang, I wish somebody would have said that because now I bought the basic because that's all that I knew about. But if I would have bought the Ultimate Partner Kit, I would have had ECBX and I would have been able to earn my refund on it. And I would have been able to do that. Like there's so many things that come with it, right? And so I want you to understand that it is your job to offer and to educate them on the different kits and what the perks are with that. Okay. So with this, know that you can earn up to 4,000 credits. Okay. Keep that in your mind. And if you're writing things down, that's amazing, right? Like I always have a sheet every single month that has my goals. And I'm like, I have little notes on there. So that way I'm not always trying to remember everything, but I can just pull it out. I look and I'm like, oh, yep, 8 points equals 400 points. Like I know that. I know the max is 4,000. In my mind, I'm like, girl, what do I sell? Well, I enroll with UPKs and I love the Premier Protocol. So I already know like how many customer points comes with that, right? So again, I just told you, if I'm helping 2 people get started on the Health Premier Protocol, that's already 8 points. So I get to decide this month how many people I want to help on that. And maybe you have a different, maybe you're like, well, I sell the heck out of the GLP-1 Duo and the Balance Oil, the basic kit. Guess what? Go figure out how many points that is. How many people do you need to help? Right? So kind of make sense of your madness that you have going on over there, right? So this is what they look like and these are the different points that are coming with things, okay? So let's go on. And this just kind of gives you, again, these are all under campaigns in our back office. So when you log into your back office, you're going to see where it says campaigns. When you click this is all there for you. Okay, so I want you to know that you have things to refer back to all the time. Okay, so this kind of just goes and it, oh, this should not be right there. That's from something else. But anyways, this is what it looks like. Okay, so again, it's telling you 8 enrollment points, 400 credits, and it splits between the two. And then it brings you all the way. So 80 enrollment points is 4,000 credits. I kind of love the examples here because again, when I'm looking back at last month in my reports, I can see how many credits I was missing for my next rank up. So can you. So you can go back and you can be like, so those of you, for a lot of you, right? You're like, what can I do? I always say that. I'm like, you know what? I can only do so much to motivate, inspire, do all those things. I'm good at educating because I can do that. But the other parts, like that does have to come within. But guess what? As soon as I'm working with people, I want to lead from the front always. And I always say that. I'm like, if you want a team, you have to be leading yourself first, plain and simple. Okay. Then from there, you're going to see people start coming in. Okay. And lead loudly. So whether it's yourself, whether it's 2 people, whether it's 20 people, like lead loudly and proudly. Okay. So here's the thing though, you can go in there and you can figure out how many enrollment points that you want to go get this month. Y'all, this is good. Like, this is crazy good. So you're going to be able to see every single week, you're going to see under banking and under your reports that these are going to be manually added. So if this week or before August 10th, you guys go and you get 800 credits, you're going to end up seeing it on these dates. So if you're looking for something or you hit it, I like to track things myself because that's just who I am. I'm like a list girl. I love crossing things off. I love adding things in, like in my mind that does things. Okay. So know how you work and how you work best, but that's how I do it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep working. And on these dates, I can go and I can just double check that my credits are there. Okay. Drop a 2 in the chat if banking those credits for this month to rank up is making sense. Or if we have questions. I'm going to pull this up for just a sec. I see the chat. Actually, I put this over here. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, we got it. Okay, we're doing the things. So let's move on to our next one. Okay. This is our next campaign. This is the one that you guys are most excited about. So if you don't remember, when we merged and we came over, I think we did have ECBX. And so when we bought our kits, we had ECBX. Okay. So you can go and you can compare and you can see, but ECBX makes a big freaking difference. And here's the thing that I want you guys to think about. I think I kind of was going to go into this, but I want you to think of what season we're in. Okay. Some of us have already gone back to school. So it means like a lot of sports are starting, maybe some new sports are starting, back to school shopping is happening. Some people still haven't gone back. They don't go back till September or maybe towards the end of August, but nonetheless, those things are coming in, right? Those extra expenses. The other thing that follows after that is like all of our favorite holidays. Again, what do you see when that's happening? You're buying food, you're having parties, you're getting together, you're buying presents, all the things. You know what? Let's not wait as a team. Let's not wait until November to pay cash for Christmas. Like, this is your time. You can have a killer August and you can set yourself up for an even bigger September if you choose to do that right now. Okay. If you choose to do that right now. So, and they have not made this hard. Can I just tell you that? I want you to know that they did not make this hard. So again, I love it. Okay. So remember, you can qualify for ECBX, which means, remember, ECB means enrollment credit bonus. Okay. And so that means all your new enrollments. So if you get 8 points, you earn 8 points. Y'all, every single person should be earning 8 points. Okay. That's 400 extra credits for you this month. So 8 points. If you earn 8 points, you unlock being ECBX qualified for September. Okay. Remember, you can get points from customers and from partners. Huge. Okay. So when people are coming in and they want extra money and they want to be able to use the products and they can actually get free products, right? You can literally say when they ask, but do I have to build a team, right? That always seems to be like a scary thing for people. And I get it because I was too at first until somebody asks you, and then you're like, that's actually the best part of it, right? But at first, it seems scary and overwhelming. So they want to start small. That's okay, you guys. The coolest thing about that is you can be like, yeah, you can make an extra 4 figures just by rolling through the customer career plan. That is wild. And you can also hit all of these campaigns still with customers. Am I going to tell you to do both? 100%, because you are going to build something so long lasting in a business and with a company that has a trajectory going like this. Okay. I don't know about you, but that's where I want to be. So the things that I have learned about business, that's where I want to be. Okay. And so here's how you do this. You get 8 points, 8 action points, and you will be ECBX starting in September, which means you are earning triple credits on every single new enrollment. So again, back to the UPK. You get a partner in September that starts with the UPK because this month you committed to sharing the UPK, right? And now you're like, oh, actually, I can help people get started that way. So now September, you're doing that. Do you understand that that's 450 credits? 450 credits to put on whatever side that you want to put on. That is huge. Okay. And if you are coming and say you want to do the Premier Health Protocol, that's 17 credits. You times that sucker by 3. Y'all, that's literally, what is that? Don't put me on the spot. 34. Oh my gosh, 44, 51. I had to do some fast math. 51 credits for one customer. One freaking customer. Okay. So know this. There's also 3 ways to earn this. So I love that too. Okay. So if some of you are like, no, I need to see my ECBX right now, I'm going to show you how to do that. Okay. So let's go through here. These are 3 ways to qualify. So you have option A, which is collecting 8 action points. It costs you nothing. All you have to do is you're putting in the work. Remember, as you are getting your action points here, you're also dipping in to the credits for the rank up to, or the bank up to rank up. Okay. So if you go in and you knock out 8, you enroll 1 person with the UPK, your ECBX. You enroll, let's see, where are we at? Any Premier customer kit. Okay. You enroll 2 people on the Premier Health Protocol, boom, your ECBX. Do you see what I'm saying when I'm like, do not settle for anything less than ECBX in September? Y'all, go. If there is ever a time, and even if you're on here or you have team and they haven't really dabbled in, be like, you know what? This is a great month to jump in. Start getting on calls with us, start learning the things. It's never too late to learn and start applying. But dang, this is a really good month to do that. Okay. So the next thing you can do is you can buy one of their ECBX kits. And this is available. I'll put the link for that in our chat as well. But I love this because, first of all, you are getting 5 balance tests. Okay. So again, that's kind of gives you a little push. Maybe if you haven't yet, you could have a get together or go test a family or whatever it is. But our goal anyways is to be helping people go be testing their omega-6-3 ratio and educating them on that and getting them started. So what is so cool about this is that the cost for this, so if you go and buy this, so like say I need this anyways, okay, I need this for this month. Why wouldn't I go get this? Not only does it qualify me for ECBX, not that I'm not going to do this because I'm doing all of it. Okay. But I love this because you understand that we are getting these tests for even cheaper. I think this thing is like $379. So it's like $75 a test instead of the normal $129. Okay. So you're getting this even cheaper. So that's kind of a cool thing. So if you have an event coming up or whatever it is, this is awesome. You buy this, you're ECBX qualified. The other cool thing about joining you this month as a partner. So listen, y'all should be following up with every single person that you've talked to that has showed interest in this business. You should be telling them this month. This is your month to sign. The earlier you sign, the longer they have to hit their Z for free next month and get going. Okay. Starting getting the hang of things. then they can hit their ECBX because they're getting it right off the bat when they enroll with the UPK. The other thing I don't want you guys missing is that with the UPK right now, or any of the partner kits, they are still getting the free extend. So the amount of how many free extend they're getting just depends on whatever kit that they're buying. But I love that because, again, if they're using that, or they can have somebody, if they're like, it can be anybody, if they're testing them and they're getting the balance test and the balance kit, they can say like, hey, here's a free extend. Or if they refer somebody, you have a free extend to give them. Allow them to try another product, right? So you have some ammo with that. So I love that they're also getting that. And then we already know the value of the UPK with being able to get the full refund on month 12. Okay. So these are your 3 different ways. I want you to put in the chat which way and how are you qualifying for ECBX. I want to know your plan right now. I'm putting people on the spot. For me, I'm gonna literally check off all 3 of these because I plan to be helping people get started with their UPKs. And I love growing our team. I love being able to share. I'm super passionate about being able to share, being able to make an extra income from home and in the pockets of your day, because it literally changed my entire life. Okay. And I probably will be getting one of these because we are testing people and people are interested. I don't know about you guys, but as we've started to share our retest results, the people are paying attention. They are like, okay, right? Like, here we are. I'm going to see. Oh, yeah, you guys are talking. Here we go. ECBX kit purchase. Love it. Wait, you got a new partner today. Let's go. Yes, this is such a great month for that new person. I'm so excited. Did the option 2 already. Y'all are freaking on fire this month. We are hungry and I like it. Okay. Yes, we've got a plan. So let's just go look at this. So I want you to see this visual. Okay. So when we're talking about the bank up to rank up, look at these things. Okay. So make a mental note. You know where you're at and where you want to be over here. If you're past this, cool. You're going to keep adding. But I want to tell you, like, say you were starting from square zero, or you're brand new on here, or you have somebody that just joined you. Do you know how incredible this is? Listen, they're going to be going for their Q team anyways, but you literally, you only need 375 credits to go bronze. Do you understand that if you get one partner with a UPK, you're going to be bronze this month? Okay. I don't know about you, but I like when my needle is like moving and it's going up. If you are like, dang, I have been busting booty for silver, guess what? Go see where you were at last month and what you needed, and you go figure out. It's 750 balance credits. What are you going to do? Guess what? If you're starting from 0, you literally can say, hey, I'm going to get one partner with the UPK and I'm going to sell 2 of the Premier Health protocols to get another 8 customer points. So now I've earned 800 balance credits. Just from doing that, you're going to be silver this month. Okay. So I kind of continue to go and like break this down for you, just so you have examples. You can do this any way that you want to do it. You just need to have a plan. Let me remind you, at executive, you unlock the phone bonus that is automatically an extra $230 added to your monthly commission check. I don't know, but I freaking love the phone and car bonus. Okay. I love it. So, and then from there, so we can earn, remember, I stopped there, but we can earn up to 4,000 credits with that. Okay. So this is kind of where, if you wanted to go for that, guess what? You could end this month at executive. Do you see? Executive is $1,053 a month average. Like, I think that's looking pretty good. And then you're already going to be ECBX. So next month, you're going to be even going faster. Okay. So again, platinum, you want to go for that? Check where you ended and go and ask yourself, how many credits do I want to add this month? And then you're going to break them down into how you're getting them with the partners, enrolling partners, and enrolling customers. Okay. That is your plan. 8 customer points, and you're just going, or actually they're calling them enrollment points. So 8 enrollment points over and over and over and over again. Okay. So that's what we're going to be shouting out. And then the last thing I want to share with you is that obviously we have our host to post. Y'all are leaning into that so much more again, right? Like we kind of, I think sometimes you get a little stunned when you're starting something new and then you're like, okay, but once we figured out the basics, we build on it, right? And we repeat it and then we teach it and then we're duplicating it. And then before you know it, we're multiplying it. But can I tell you something? Y'all's ranks and credits and checks are moving up because also so are our hosted posts. It's crazy, but I'm going to tell you this tool aligns very evenly with what's happening. So if you haven't been using it, this would be a really good month to go in and go do that. So remember, in our boards, our team boards, I do a folder every single month that has the updated info for our hosted post, what it is, how much we're giving, how many winners we're drawing. We're doing one $600 cash winner on September 2nd. Again, I've talked about this, but it is back to school. Y'all, let's be talking about it as we're posting about giveaway posts, okay? And we can be sharing those things. So you can say a $600 back to school shopping spree or $600 back to school, whatever you want to call it, right? But you can be using kind of what season we're in and applying that so it's super relatable because that's what catches people's attention. And so in the host to post folder as well, we have product posts that you guys can use. And this just kind of goes through and breaks down like what each of these posts actually kind of does for your business. Okay. So giveaway post, if you're like, well, I don't have anybody to message, that's where you start. Go share that this is what we're doing. It can be so stinking simple, but it's going to help you also grow your network if you have somebody else post a giveaway post for you. Okay. Product posts, we have many in there that you can go use. We have coffee, we have the 30-day drop, we have balance oil. We have so many different options that you can be using. And then the last one that I don't want you to forget is you guys, when our customers have that referral link, if anybody refers a customer to me, they get an automatic entry into our giveaway. Okay. So not only does that benefit them to help them with free stuff, but if you're talking about it, I promise you, if they've just purchased, they're going to be willing to share about it. Okay. So use that to your advantage. And then just starting, like, where do we focus on? We have these campaigns. You got to get your T's crossed, your I's dotted, right? So I always say you got to be commission qualified. You make sure your Z for free is on and that you are Q team. You're going to be getting that free bottle of balance oil, y'all. If you haven't and you have Z for free, go get the premier one. It is so good. I didn't know if I would like notice a difference, but I kind of feel like I do. Like I feel like it just amped up all the good things that the balance oil has already added to my life. But you can literally, that one does cost more, but you can get that one for free if you have your Z for free. There's no extra charge for choosing that one or not. Okay. Know what you want to do for your customer career rank. Okay. You guys will probably see some of these going quicker because you're running for those points. And then know what your title rank is, which we talked about that. You're already kind of going to be honed in on that because you're getting to bank those credits so that you can rank up. Okay. Premium, yes, so good. It's literally good. Then one thing I want to share with you guys that I heard about the other day. I just want to make sure. Sorry, I'm gonna mute. Is there somebody not muted? Let's see. Okay, we're all good. I thought this was so good. Sometimes you guys like pouring gas on the fire doesn't have to be hard and crazy. And sometimes it's just very simple. Like I remember when I shared about the referral link in our customers' back offices and mentioning that, and you guys were like, oh my gosh, I didn't even think to do that. Right. But this was shared last night. And so I really wish my picture wasn't black and white, but it's because this is so pretty, this drink. But I want to share this for you. And I want you to know, first off, no matter what country you're in, you can use this for any product that you love. You can literally highlight any product that you love. Okay. So if you're still like really doing the It Works products, this magic script could literally be about the balance oil. But what I'm going to talk about is the Zeal because I ordered it, and I want to share why we're picking the Zeal to kind of highlight. But y'all, we all love those products. Actually, put in the chat the product that you're like, I will literally never live another day in this life without this being a part of my day. Okay, I'm going to tell you mine while you blow me up. Viva. And guess what? You guys didn't even know about Viva until I went crazy on Viva. Okay. Viva is so good. Oil and Viva. See, some of you, you may be like, I haven't even heard about Viva. Viva is incredible, but there's a few for me. So Smart Coffee, like I will never not drink that. Plain and simple. It like changed everything for me. Balance Oil and Viva, unbelievable. Like those, also if y'all haven't started the Zeno Shine, we are going to highlight that. We're going to highlight some vitamin D testing too coming up, but we're not doing that tonight. Okay. But I want to share with you, those are like top freaking notch. This product that I'm going to share and that we are talking more about, I have mine ordered from my Z Rewards. So if you need to go add this to your list of what you should order from your Z Rewards, I'm going to tell you, if you don't have Viva yet, go get Viva. If you don't have Zeno Shine yet, go get it. It is literally, I think, $16 or $18. It's not even a lot, and it's a game changer. But also the Zeal. Okay. You can literally, there's so many flavors, but do you know that this is one product that people are ordering like 8 packs at a time? So when we see a demand, yeah, we want to learn and know that product. Okay. So this is a magic script that you can literally share with anybody at any time in any combo. And it can really be about any product. Okay. But I'm going to talk about Zeal. So it's super simple. Before I put your order through, can I show you, you can even say, or can I share with you our product of the month? It's actually one of the products people are adding the most because it works so well alongside the Balance Oil. Let them answer. Okay. And then you can let them, and then you can say, would you like to hear more about it? Okay. People do love to be asked permission. Also, when you say, I learned this, and you're not just like a know-it-all, people are like, oh, I want to learn. Like, it's so funny how it just completely changes. Okay. So here's what I want to share with you. Zeal helps support wellness on a day-to-day basis. Okay. These are some of the bullet points: clean, sustained energy, mental, oh, it should say focus, not faces. Let me just fix that. Mental faces. That's so funny. And clarity, antioxidant support. So again, helping your cells, right, to literally kind of fight off the daily things that try to break our cellular health down. It has essential vitamins and minerals. I think you guys are starting to learn that having a lack of the daily vitamins and minerals that you need wears on you. You do feel it without even knowing it until you aren't depleted from them. And then you're like, dang, this is how I'm supposed to feel, right? So just an overall vitality. So this is what was one thing that she shared. Think of the Balance Oil as supporting your cells from the inside. Okay. Zeal gives your body daily vitamins, clean energy for you to feel your best every single day. Y'all, people are nuts about this. We need to learn it. We need to get loud. We need to try it. And we need to know what it's all about. Okay. I ordered the wild berry. I've heard the peach passion is incredible. I've heard the mango is incredible. There's a great flavor. Like there's so many different flavors, but this is what you can say. It pairs very well together because you're supporting both your long-term cellular health, but also your everyday wellness. Okay. We want to share those products that people are grabbing for every single day. And if you saw in there, you may have just added some to your list, okay, like the Viva or the Zeno Shine or whatever it may be. So you can simply say, would you like me to add that to your order? Do not dance around just asking the question. If you aren't asking specific questions, you should not be expecting specific answers. If you are hemming and hawing, you are always going to leave conversations open-ended and you're going to feel like you're never sealing the deal. Ask the question because that prompts a response. Okay. So here's what I have on here. If they say they're not sure, you guys, there's zero pressure ever. I never pressure anybody. I always say, I always ask them anyways what they're wanting to focus on. I'm like, this is what I would suggest for you and why. I always break it down. And then I ask them, how does that sound? Right. So for this is all you have to say. No worries. I just wanted to make sure you knew about it while you were already getting started because it works really well with the balance oil. That's it. Move on. But at least it's in the back of her head. And at least as you start getting it and you're sharing it on your stories, they're probably going to say, like, hey, I want to add that to my next order. Done. And how cool that the product speaks for itself, essentially like the balance oil. Okay. So if they say they're interested, guess what you've just done? Not only are you hoping to get them hooked on another product that they absolutely cannot live without, but you've actually added to your customer points, your enrollment points for your bank app, for your ECBX, right? And so, and now you hopefully will have those coming in, not just this month and next month, but the months moving on from there. Okay. And so this is what I say. Wow, I did not do spell check today. I apologize. I was like going through as soon as my kids went to school. But this is all I say with this. Perfect. It comes in multiple flavors. I list the different flavors for them. Which flavor would you like me to add? That's it. And then you put it on through. And then you send them their cart. Okay. But I am so excited. Mine should be coming very, very soon. But again, these are just things to remember as you go on. Okay. First, you need to set your goal. Okay. I want you to do that literally as soon as you get off this Zoom. I want you to know how many extra credits you're going for. I want you to know what rank you're ending this month. I want to know where your customer career plan is going. And I want to know how many people, partners you're enrolling, and customers. Okay. Those are the things that you should be setting goals for. Don't stop doing what's working. Do not do that. You always just want to keep doing your thing. And then if you can take little bits and pieces and add in so that maybe it amplifies things or helps you multiply things, then yes, but don't ever stop doing what's working for you. Okay. Keep the main thing the main thing. You should always be talking about balance oil and being able to test. Okay. Those are huge. Remember, you get paid to enroll. Okay. I say this over and over. There is money in the messaging. If you are not messaging every single day, you are missing out on money. You are missing out on enrollments. These are not months, this month or next month, that you want to miss out on enrollments. Get your messenger going. Okay. And then know who's hungry with you. You guys, you are not here to pull people from the dead. Okay. You are going to move. You are going to lead yourself loudly and proudly, and you are going to invite other people to come with you. And from there, you're going to help the ones that are wanting to do it. You just link arms and you work together. That is the best part about this business. It's not about building somebody else's business or doing that, but working together is so much more fun. And these are the three things I want to leave you with. Okay. I want you to kind of have this in your head. Build, believe, begin. These were some of those things where I stopped myself dead in the tracks and I was like, I need to share these. These are great little things. So I'm going to read them to you. Number one, build. When God gives you something to build, it's not for applause, it's for impact. And that impact is meant to solve a problem, carry healing, or create the very thing this world is missing. Y'all, like, is this not exactly where we are placed right now? Stop second guessing your vision because others can't see it. It wasn't given to them, it was entrusted to you. Start building. Okay. Believe. Your brain will never believe you're capable of hard things until you repeatedly make yourself do hard things and survive the outcome. That's how confidence is built. Everything is hard at first. Okay. Everything. Even when I'm learning new things on like technology, I'm like, dang, this is hard. I hate that stuff. Like, let me take care of people. And it's so natural. IT stuff, creating stuff, that is not natural for me. But you know what? I've gained a lot of confidence just by doing it and doing it over and over and over again. Okay. And then begin. The art of not being ready and doing it anyways will take you so far in life. So if these are the three things that I can leave you with to take off for this month, I want them to be these things. You were entrusted to build something so incredible, but also so impactful while making an incredible income. So we're building. Believing, y'all, the only way to build confidence and to find belief in yourself is just to do it. Like it, just stop putting it off and just start doing it. It can be messy. It doesn't have to be perfect. Those things don't matter. Okay. And then beginning. It doesn't matter if you're new at something. We all start brand new. Everybody starts new. Okay. And then from there, we just start doing things. And that's what moves the needle. So those are the three things I want to leave you with going into August. I am so freaking excited for what these 2 months are going to hold. And I hope this team takes full advantage of everything that we've been given. Love you guys. Good night. Yay. I love hearing that.